Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, August 3rd, and as I believe I may have mentioned if I filmed an intro to this month's video, I'm actually going to try vlogging a little bit this month. Just because summertime is so busy, it's hard to find time to sit down and carve out a chunk of time to do an update video. So I figure I'll just film a few updates as I'm working my way through my pieces this month and then just tack them all together. So this morning, it is beautiful here today and sunny out. I decided that I'm going to stitch on my Canada sampler this morning for a little while, and I am going to stitch, this is supposed to be a long liner fishing vessel, so I'm going to stitch this motif this morning, and then once that's done I will switch back to Jay's Folk Witch for maybe a little bit of stitching this afternoon, and then I've got a family get-together this evening, a huge potluck dinner at my mom's house. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Good morning, everyone. Well, today is Friday, August 4th, and today's the day that I'm going to be spending some more time on Jay's Folk Witch piece. So this is where it is at the moment, and I'm working on, this is actually my page 2. So I'm going to see how much of this I can get filled in today. Looks like I might be closing in on a little bit of a page finish earlier than I anticipated, so that's nice. We'll see how much I can get done today, and I'll show you my progress later on. Here we go. So this is my Canada sampler. This is the one I'm doing. Okay, this is the first one, I guess. I managed to finish stitching the skate and the long liner fishing vessel the other day. So they turned out well. And so now what I'm doing is, you guessed it, I'm stitching the skate and the long liner on the second piece. So hopefully I'll be able to get that done. I might not get the long liner finished because I only wanted to stitch until about 12 o'clock today on this. And yeah, I've only got like a half an hour left. It's like 11:30 in the morning now. So I'll get a start on the long liner. I managed to get the skate done, so that was good. And then I'm going to stitch on Jay's Folk Witch, and I'll give you an update on where I am at that. Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday. I think it's August 5th, and it is turning out to be a beautiful day here today. I got up, daughter is gone to work. Hubby and son are still away at scout camp. They're not due home until later today. Actually, today's not even Friday. It's Saturday. What am I saying? So anywho, I lost a day there somewhere. I decided that I would sit here at my kitchen table, watch a little bit of Flosstube this morning, and work on my Canada sampler. And then this afternoon, I'm going to drag my stand up here because it's beautiful. There's gorgeous light coming in through my dining room patio doors. And I'm going to stitch on Jay's Folk Witch this afternoon until my hubby and son get home. And I will have to dig out all their dirty, stinky scout camping clothes and wash it. So I'm going to turn the camera around and just show you what I've got done on my sampler so far. Okay. So here is Jay's Folk Witch in natural light because I'm sitting next to my patio door. Let's see if I can focus a bit better there. I am working on this page up here, which I'm calling page 2 because it's the second page I've worked on, but it is actually page 15 of the design. This is the start of her red hair over here. And this is her brooch on her scarf, which is right here. And that's the top of the book. So yeah, nice progress. We'll see how this goes. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. I just thought I'd show you where I'm stitching on Folk Witch this afternoon. I'm sitting out on my deck There's my Wigelia and our fire pit, which needs to be cleaned up. When hubby gets home, he needs to mow the lawn. My lilac tree. My huge maple trees in the backyard. It's beautiful and sunny. So this is where I'm spending the afternoon stitching on Jay's project. Sunday, August the 6th. It's actually about 11:30 at night. And I just put the finishing touches on page 2. So that page is now all done. This is day 14 of stitching on this piece. And we've got 2 page finishes. I think it's looking rather good. So I'm trying to decide what to do next. I don't really want to work up because I don't want to do her face yet. And I'm a little bit burnt out on the confetti. So I may move down because this is more solid blocks of color on these pages, or move over here. Haven't decided yet. We'll figure that out for tomorrow. Hi, good evening everyone. Today is Monday, August the 7th? Yeah, August the 7th. So it's Monday evening actually. I'm just lazing around, finished my yoga, and I stitched this morning on my Canada sampler. I managed to get another one of the motifs done on one of the samplers, and I'll do a second one on that one tomorrow morning before I move on and duplicate them on the second sampler. So I'm actually downstairs now in my stitchy spot, and I'm just getting ready to work on Jay's Folk Witch again. I've been thinking about her all day. She's actually going in for her surgery tomorrow. She went back to the hospital today. Her son Chris and his wife are there with her. Yeah, so my thoughts have just been with her all day today. Trying to put as many positive vibes into this piece as possible. So I'll just do a quick flip around to show you how much I've gotten done on this today. It's actually day 15 for stitching on this piece. I finished a page last night, and I'm just started a third page on this piece, and I'll show you where I am. Okay, so here we are with Folk Witch. I actually, after doing all the confetti in the top piece, which you would have seen in the last clip, I decided that I wanted to work on something that was a little less confetti heavy, so I've actually moved down. So I moved the piece up on my Q-snap. I'm actually moving down, and I'm going to do some of her skirt, or the bottom of her dress that's underneath her, I don't know what this is, her apron or the cloth that's sitting in her lap. You can see right here, sorry about the glare on the needle minder, but this is the section here I'm working on underneath her, which is going to be the skirt part of her dress. So I'm going to pick up from here. Most of this, oh, sorry for the out of focus there. I don't know why it's gone out of focus. Come on. There we go. I'm actually going to finish stitching some more on this tonight, try to get as much of this here filled in as I can. Most of this page is blocks of color, or large strips of color, so I should be able to get a fair bit done, I'm thinking. Anywho, that's where we are.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, August the 9th, and I am stitching. I got up this morning and I'm doing laundry today, and I'm going to stitch today. So this morning I'm working on my Canada sampler by Stitchrovia. This is the second one. I've already done a maple leaf and an Adirondack chair on the other one, so I'm going to catch this one up this morning. that's what I'm working on there now while I'm drinking my tea and just had my cereal. So I've got Orietta keeping me company here this morning. And then this afternoon, because I'm on vacation still, my plan is to then, I'm going to move over here, switch to Jay's Folk Witch. So this is where we are now. I've got about half of this third page done. So I'm going to continue working on that this afternoon. Yesterday we got some really good news. Jay had her surgery. The surgery went really well, so thumbs up for that. And we can celebrate because her son put a post up last night saying that the doctor told them that they had caught it just in time, and what she has, in fact, is not cancer. So that is a huge blessing. So yeah, that's pretty much what my day is going to consist of today. Stitching on Jay's Folk Witch and doing my laundry. Okay, so it's like a bajillion degrees outside. And what do I decide to do? Bake cookies. I'm baking chocolate chip and chocolate chip oatmeal cinnamon cookies. Well, okay, let's be honest. It's not a bajillion degrees outside. It's Newfoundland. It's probably more like 20 degrees outside. But with your oven on and the sun pouring in your dining room windows, it's hot. So here are some of the cookies just out of the oven. Here's some of the cookies going in the oven. Here's my cookie dough. This is the oatmeal chocolate chip cinnamon cookies. Really good. My daughter loves them. Yeah, so I'm making these. And these are all the plain chocolate chip that I made earlier for my son, because he loves these. Hey, Flosstube, it's Pam. Today is Thursday, the 10th of August, and this is Jay's piece. I have been working on this a fair bit this afternoon. I didn't get a whole lot of stitching done yesterday, even though I was home most of the day. I was baking cookies for the kids and running my son around. And we lost the power in the afternoon for an hour or so. Anywho, so I got back at this today, and I've pretty much done like all of this section here. I almost have another page finished done. So this is page 3 of what I've been working on. At the moment, I have the Martian Stitcher keeping me company. You should look her up on Flosstube. She's a lady from Nova Scotia. Why is this? There we go. She's a lady from Nova Scotia, and she does a lot of Plum Street sampler pieces. Absolutely fabulous stitching. She's got some lovely, lovely pieces. And so yeah, so I'm just sitting here finishing off this part of Jay's piece. I'm hoping to get this page completed. But I'm back to work tomorrow, so we'll have to see how it goes. So here I am. You're getting me in all of my unrefined glory. I'm just sitting here working on Jay's piece and thought I would pop on and tell you about my last couple of days. It's been a little bit stressful here. So Tuesday was Jay's surgery. Today's Thursday. So Tuesday was Jay's surgery. I spent most of the day thinking of her and trying to put some positive X's into her piece. And then late last night, I got a call from a very good friend of ours. He received a call from the transplant team that a kidney has become available for him. He's been on that list for the last, oh, I don't know, 4 years maybe, waiting for a kidney. And so he got a call that a kidney was available for him to go home and pack a bag. They would call him back with his flight details. He and his wife then went to the hospital, and he was medsaced to Halifax, Nova Scotia, and he went in surgery at 2:30 this afternoon, and now he's out of surgery and has himself a new kidney, which is fabulous, but it's been, again, a stressful 24 hours, waiting to hear how he was doing and whether or not he was actually going to be able to have the surgery done, and if he was healthy enough to have it done. And anyway, so that's all done now, so that's great. So now I get to go back to work tomorrow, and that's a different type of stress. My vacation is over. This is my last evening at home. So I'm going to try and relax now for the rest of the night and hopefully get a page finish on Jay's piece. Not tonight, but hopefully before the weekend. Hey guys, so today is Saturday, August 12th, and this is what's going on. Can you see this? Can you see this? All this puffy swollen lid? Yeah. I seem to have some sort of infection in my eye. It's not pink eye, and it's really tender, and it's really sore, and it's really swollen. I just came home from work, and I've washed off all of my makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I wear a little bit of foundation because I have rosacea. Helps cover up my blotchy red skin. But I haven't even worn mascara for 2 days or anything. My eyes are really irritated. So all I want to do is stitch because I just got home from a really stressful shift at work, and my eye is really sore. So thankfully it's my bad eye and not my good eye. It's not the one that I used to see with most of the time. Yeah, but it's just really irritated. So I'm going to put a compress on it to see if I can get some of this lying down, and if it's not cleared up by tomorrow, I'm going to see about going to my doctor to get some antibiotic drops, I think. Okay, so today is Sunday, August 13th. I think it's the 13th. And my eye is no better. Got up this morning, and it was actually more swollen than this, but I've been putting a compress on it this morning to help bring the swelling down. I've decided to call into work sick because this is really irritated. It's not pink eye, like I said in my last little clip. It's definitely some sort of eye infection. There's something going on underneath the lid, I think. So I'm going to go see my doctor tomorrow morning. And until that, I'm going to spend the evening at home stitching. So, yes, I can stitch even though my eye is like this. And that's where my first random fact is going to come in. So I'm going to do the 20 facts about me. Fact number 1. I am blind in my right eye. I was born like that. I only have some peripheral vision out of this eye, and I only use my left eye. I have a really odd, rare condition with my optic nerve and the signal to my brain. So when both of my eyes are open, my brain doesn't read any of the signals that are coming from my optic nerve on my right side at all. If I close my left eye, it forces my brain to read the signals from my optic nerve, but the vision is so deteriorated in that eye, I'm legally blind in it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, so even though I got the big gimp eye going on, I can still stitch because it's not my good eye. So I'm going to see how much I can get done on Jay's piece. I'll show you where it is today. So here we go. Here's Jay's piece. I'm gotten down to like the bottom of this page just about. I have another full row of stitches that needs to go in here, and I need to fill this in and just these couple little bits here on the side, and I will have this page finished. Don't know if I'll be able to get that done today, but I'm hoping to. And then I might take a little break from this and pull out Record Girls for a couple of days. So it's just so I don't get burnt out on this piece. So here we go. We've got another page finish on Jay's piece. Folk Witch. Don't mind the creases there. That's just from the Q-snap. That's the edge of her, I guess the opening of the top of her dress with her neck. That's her pin that's keeping her shawl on, her book, and that goes down into her dress. Yeah, I think that's coming out really well. So 3 pages done. 3 pages. On to page 4.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, August 21st. It's the day of the solar eclipse, although we're only going to get a partial eclipse here in Newfoundland. I am stitching this morning on my Record Girls piece. And as you can see, I'm working on the bottom portion of her dress, and there's only a few of these little spots left to fill in. I'm hoping to get that done today before I have to go to work tonight. It is an overcast sort of day here today. If you can see outside, I'm stitching here next to my patio doors because I like the natural light. And I've also just been watching, see if I can pan over here without making you sick. I've just been watching Paulette from Plum Street Samplers. She has started a Flosstube. Oh, and my iPad's gone off. She has started a Flosstube channel, and I quite enjoyed it. So I've subscribed to her channel. You should check her out. Her designs are fabulous. The 12 Days of Christmas piece I'm stitching is actually one of her free stitch-alongs that's on her site. Anywho, let's see how much progress I can get done on this piece today, and then I'll come back and share with you. Good morning, Flosstube. Well, I should say afternoon, I guess. I just got up about 30 minutes ago from sleeping from my night shift. I am now upstairs in my dining room and just having my coffee next to the patio door because it's very sunny outside today and it's very warm here. And as you can see, my eye is no longer swollen. It may still be a little hint of puffy, but I'm pretty much back to normal. Still putting the drops in, still taking care of it, but it's doing much better. So yesterday I had mentioned that I was just about ready to do a page finish on my Record Girls piece, and I have gotten a page finish done. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you that and talk about what my plans are for today. So as I said, it is very sunny here next to the patio window. But this is where I am. I did this page, all finished, all stitched. And now this page I'm going to start today and see how much I can get filled in. I only have about an hour or so to stitch. Then I kind of have to get dinner ready and then get ready for night shift again tonight. But I'm going to see how much I can get done today. My plan is to get Jay's Folk Witch out again tomorrow. So we'll see how much I can get accomplished now in the next, I don't know, hour and a half of stitching. And away we go. Hey Flosstube, I'm back again. It is Tuesday, August 22nd, I think. I worked a little bit on Record Girls earlier. I hardly got anything done on that though today. I'm getting ready to head in for night shift tonight, and before I left, I was pulling some threads that I needed for this piece, so I thought I'd give you a little update as to where we are with the Canada sampler. As you know, I'm stitching 2 of them. They're all caught up to the same point. I finished the lighthouse and lobster, the little fish, and now I've moved over here. So yesterday at work, I stitched in this little Inukshuk, okay, and now I'm stitching a Canada goose right here. Once I get the Inukshuk and the goose done, and there's another motif up here, on this one, I'll then stitch them on the other one. But both of them are done up to here, like all of this. This is where I've just started now on this piece. So there you go, that's my Canada sampler coming right along. And now I'm off for night shift. Might get a few stitches in on this tonight if it's not too busy. We'll see how that goes. Hey Flosstube, so today is Wednesday, August 23rd. I'm at home. It's in the evening. I worked night shift last night, so I am relaxing this evening. Slept until about noon today, or 12:30 I guess. Then I got up, did a bit of housework, a couple errands, and then I sat down to stitch. So I'm actually working on Record Girls tonight. I was going to switch back to Jay's piece today, but I really hardly got any stitching done on Record Girls yesterday, so I wanted to continue with that piece. So right now, I'm having a piece of pizza, and I'm having a cold apple cider, and I'm stitching. So I'll turn the camera around and show you what I've got done. So here it is. This is the new page I'm working on. The page actually breaks right here, but where I was doing that color, I continued into the next page over. So I get this part done, and I'm working these colors down here. I don't know how much more I'll get done tonight, but my goal is to get as much done as I can before I go to bed. So yeah, so my plan is to try and get as much done of this page as I can before I go to bed tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to switch back to Jay's piece. And I'm stitching this page color by color like I did the last page. So, and I can show you my chart because it's my own chart that I created from Pick to Pat. So as you can see, I've been highlighting the symbols. Like this is the color I'm working on now. I highlight that in yellow. And as I stitch it, I color it over in orange. So yeah. So that's where I am. I just thought about it, and I haven't given you my second random fact about me yet. So how about random fact number 2? I did martial arts. I did Kung Fu. I used to go to classes a couple times every week. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I actually did Kung Fu during right up through my second pregnancy with my son. And I did my last Kung Fu class at 36 weeks pregnant, and I gave birth at 38 weeks pregnant. So, fun times.
Hey Flosstube, it is Thursday the 24th of August, and I got a happy mail. This morning the postman showed up and turned out there was a custom charge in my package, so I had to go to the post office to pick it up from there. But my 1, 2, 3 stitch orders came in, and these are all of the beads and krennic that I didn't have in my stash already for the Nora Corbett Santa Sleigh, as well as the Nora Corbett Dragonfly. So these are the ones that I needed to finish off kitting those up. I also ordered a piece of 28 count white Monaco, and seeing how today is my wedding anniversary, and my husband got a brand new Harley Davidson. Well, it's brand new to him, but it's a vintage Harley. I'll insert a picture or two so you can see what it looks like. I decided that I should have a new start today. So I've already taken the Monaco out. I serged it around because 1, 2, 3 Stitch hadn't done that. And I'll show you what I've started. So this is my new start. Now, I only have a black and white printer, so it's 4 Seasons by Heaven and Earth artwork. And I'm going to try and pronounce his name. There it is. And I have a very meager start. There it is. So my plan today is to work more on this and see how much I can get done before I go back to working on Jay's oak wedge. Well, hey, Flosstube. Today is Saturday, August 26th, I think. And I am spending the afternoon stitching on this lovely piece. This is Four Seasons by Hate. And I started page 1. I'm now into the third row down. And I'm going to work my way across and then keep going down row by row like that. I'm doing this one 2 over 1/10 stitch on 28 count white monaco. I think it's the first time I've stitched on monaco, or that I've purchased monaco that I'm aware of. I have a sneaky suspicion that Jay's oak wedge is also on monaco, whatever that pre-gridded fabric is that came with her kit, or that she got with the kit, that 25 count. I have a sneaky suspicion it's also monaco because it's very similar in texture. But the stitching is going well. I like the coverage with the 2 over 1/10. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I have someone keeping me company. Jimmy Flosstube, along with Organic Granny, are currently keeping me company while I'm stitching this afternoon. Hey, Flosstube. Today is Tuesday, August 29th, and I'm learning very quickly that I sort of kind of suck a little bit at this vlogging thing. Half the time I forget to pick up the camera, half the time I forget to vlog, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing stuff that I should be recording. Anyway, it is Tuesday. I slept in this morning because I actually have to work tonight. I'm now having my coffee. I have a neighbor who's mowing his lawn. I have a dishwasher that's going, and I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what I'm stitching this morning. So here I am. This morning I've decided to stitch on Record Girls, and yes, I have it on a hoop. I have my Four Seasons still on my stand, and I didn't feel like dragging my stand upstairs, so I said I'll just pop this on the hoop for this morning. I decided that I would start working in here, just because it's mindless stitching, and that's what I feel like doing this morning. It's just big blocks of color. So I'm just going to work on this a little bit today until I have to get ready for work this evening. I'm going to sit here next to the deck and enjoy a bit of sun. And I was hoping quiet, but with the neighbor mowing his lawn, that might be a little while before I get any quiet. Random fact number 3. I don't care where I stitch, when I stitch, or what I stitch on. I don't mind using a hoop. I love my Q-snaps. I like my frame. I like stitching in hand. Doesn't really matter. I'll stitch anyway, anywhere, anyhow. I'll also stitch on any kind of fabric. I'll use linen. I'll use even weave. I'll use Aida. Doesn't matter. I love it all. So I don't think that's necessarily a random fact about me, but there you go. That's number 3. Hey, Flosstube. Today is Thursday, August 31st, and I thought I would show you a couple of my pieces of Pyrex. I started collecting Pyrex this year, and Claire, Pyrex Stitcher, had mentioned these 2 pieces that she saw on top of my cabinet last time in my last video. And I thought I would take them down and show them to her. So, Claire, this is for you. This is a refrigerator dish, I guess. It has this pattern on the lid. It has a solid color bottom, and it's separated inside into 2 sections. So I have this orange one, and then I also have this cobalt blue one, same style, solid color bottom, divider inside, and pattern on the top. I actually have two of these, they're identical. I picked one up from a lady who was, actually, I picked both of these up from one person, and my mom had seen one like this and didn't think I had one and picked me up another one. So I have two of these. And then my hubby last night ended up finding these mugs for me. So I have two of these milk white mugs with the designs on them, but they're different. So they came from two different sets, obviously. There's this one, and there's this one. And Claire, this is another one. This is brand new. This is not vintage Pyrex, but I don't know if you have these over there. These just came out recently, is my understanding. So it's got a plastic lid on top, and it has the older designs on the sides of the dishes. So the dishes are clear glass, but they have the old prints reproduced on the sides. So there's a couple different varieties of these, and they have them at where my daughter works for sale. And she came home with one for me one day. She said, "Mom, I know you're collecting Pyrex." She said, "No, it's not old Pyrex, but it does have the old designs on it." So I thought it was cute. So I have, this is the only one I have like this. And it's just a little cute 4-cup storage container. So again, today is August 31st, and I just woke up from my last night shift. So my plan is today to finish stitching this little bit. This will finish the first top 3 rows of 4 seasons on the first page for me. And then I'm going to take this off of my frame, and I'm going to switch back to Jay's Folk Witch and start stitching on that again this week. Well, hey Flosstube, I'm back again. It's still Tuesday, August 31st. That's the last day of the month. And I just finished off stitching on 4 seasons. Got that finished where I wanted it. Now I'm going back to Jay's Folk Witch. Had 3 pages done already. And now moving back up here to start back working on page 4. Let's see how much progress I can get done today. This is going to be the last day that I'm doing any clips to string together because it's the last day of the month. And I'll probably tomorrow or the next day just film a little outro showing my progress on all the pieces in full. And then I'll just string it all together for you and upload it to YouTube.